Hello YouTube, W&J's Handy Dad here, and today we are installing these Hikari. These are H11 bulbs, and we're putting them in my friend's 2010 Toyota Camry. My understanding is these will work the same in a 2007 through 2011 Camry. These bulbs are true plug and play, which is nice. It means basically you remove your factory bulbs, put these in, and drive on down the road. You don't have to make any modifications to the bulbs to make them work. Alright, so these are the headlights, and you see access to them is directly behind, which is nice. This is the passenger side, and it's right there as well. So that makes it easy on us. We're not going to have to remove any parts of the engine or anything. We just twist and go. So you're just going to grab that light and twist it counterclockwise and slide out. There it is. Remember, don't touch the glass part of the bulb with a bare hand. Wear a glove. That way, if you're planning on reusing it, you're not ruining it. If you get your finger oils on the glass, clean it off before you replace it, or it will prematurely burn out. Electrical connector should be a simple press and release. Then I'll let you decide if it's easier to put the headlight into the fixture and then reconnect the electrical, or connect the electrical first and then put in the light. I'm going to choose to reconnect the electrical. Line it up. It should only fit in one way, and then give it a quarter turn to lock in place. Passenger side is the same way. We're going to give it a quarter turn, pull it from the fixture, press and release to get the bulb out. Just like that. Just like the driver's side installation is going to be your choice if you want to reconnect the electrical first or pop it in the socket first. I'm going to go ahead and reconnect the electrical first. And then pop it in the socket and give it a quarter turn to lock in place. And so you see that's how it locks in. And there you go. You now have bright LEDs. Hope the video was helpful. Appreciate a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and please tell your friends about my channel. Thank you very much. Give you a little bonus tip. If your headlights are looking like this, obviously I recommend you sand them and repaint them with a clear coat, or of course replace the whole lens. But if you're looking for kind of a quick trick that you know, like if you're selling a car or whatever, or you just want them cleaned up for a bit, you can actually take some metal polish. Now you can do this with a power buffer and it'll go a lot quicker, but I want to show you that you can actually do this by hand and still get really good results. They're not going to last as long as paint, but you see it's already taking the haze off of there. So you can see just that little spot that I did versus where I didn't do, it's already cleaned up. Look how much junk it's taken off of there. So if you spend about 5 or 10 minutes doing this, you can get your headlights looking almost new without a lot of trouble. Like I said, they're not going to last. You're going to have to do this periodically as this oxidizes, but for a short-term fix, it's a great little tip. And if you want to get a little extra life out of your polished headlights, you can put a sealer on them or car wax, something along those lines. I like this product since it's actually meant for sealing headlight lenses. You can also use your 303. You see me use it in other videos. Basically something just to keep these from oxidizing. And you're going to have to keep this up. You know, this is not a permanent fix, but if you're going to sell your car or you're going for an inspection or whatever, and you're worried about your headlight lenses, you see we've made these look almost new, and now with the LED lights in there, they're going to be seeing great. If you've got something like this and you just want to pop it out, if you can reach behind it and push it from behind, that's the best. Secondarily, you can drill a hole and pull this and then have to patch the hole. I tried to reach up with my arm under there, can't get there, but I'm going to try. This pry bar may reach up in there enough to see if I can push that out. So you see, we just heated this up with a heat gun, and then I just pushed on it and it popped back into place. The key with the heat gun is obviously keep it moving. It's still warm to the touch now, so I can still try to clean up some of this. It's never going to look brand new without some serious body work, but at least you saw it before and now you see it now.